The Sumter community is honoring their namesake on General Thomas Sumter's 289th birthday. Today, News 19's Sam Perez is learning about the history behind why Sumter is also known as the Gamecock City.
It's vital that as South Carolinians, as Americans, that we remember these folks.
Thomas Blackman with the Sons of the American Revolution's PD chapter says honoring historical figures like General Thomas Sumter is important.
He was a fallen patriot, but he served his country during the American Revolution in a way that showed his bravery and showed his commitment.
Michael Bowman with the Sumter County Museum works to carry on Sumter's legacy as the community honors his 289th birthday.
Here, being named after Sumter and this being his home place, gave us an opportunity to kind of reflect on him and his contributions. Before, during, and after the American Revolution, he had such a colorful impact on everything going on in both colonial and early America that it makes sense to want to honor him and remember his legacy.
Bowman tells me General Sumter was raised in Virginia and traveled to Great Britain before he was inspired by the Patriots' fight for liberty. Sumter fought as a general in the Revolutionary War, where he earned a moniker that has been passed on to the Gamecock City.
When Thomas Sumter rode up on his horse, they said his appearance reminded them, of course, of that fighting Gamecock.
Bowman says Sumter then served in the United States Congress and as a U.S. Senator, and he's now buried at Thomas Sumter Memorial Park, where people like Diana Roof can visit and reflect.
When people come together to celebrate someone from the past because they know that we won't have a future if it weren't for them, it just makes me feel really great.
It's a message that General Sumter's 9th-generation grandson, John Loney, echoes.
I think it's very important that we remember those that forged the way for us.
For Street Squad Sumter, Sam Perez, News 19 WLTX.
The Sumter County America 250th Committee is planning to host events to honor historical figures like Sumter as the United States works toward its 250th birthday, which is on July 4th, 2026.
Well, it has now been 243 years since the Battle of Camden took place. It was on this day back in 1780 during the Revolutionary War, and the battle is known to be the potential lowest point American forces reached during the war. Not exactly a wonderful memory for Americans, but British forces had recently taken Charleston, and then they came up the road and defeated the Americans in Camden. They even took over living in the big mansion there. The Americans were defeated again at the Battle of Camden with a militia that had no bayonets and men that fled, and a bad case of dysentery among the revolutionaries. Nearly 2,000 patriots were killed or imprisoned, and artillery was lost. You can still visit the historic Camden battlegrounds. They are open every week.